Hawks, is that the best way to win a game of football?
Yeah, last minute winners or stoppage time winners is nothing better, and what a feeling with the away end we had today as well. Going 1-0 down, it was a great feeling, and obviously me scoring it as well was unbelievable.
What did you feel when you saw that one nestle into the corner?
Just utter relief, and obviously a bit exhaustion really, because the last 5 minutes I was going back and forth from long throw-ins and set pieces, so I was just glad that I was able to get my head on it and get a good enough power against a really big goalie, and to see it go in and, like I say, end up being the winning goal.
When were you thrown up the top?
I think when we was 1-0 down last 5 or 6 minutes in normal time, Gaffer just said go up there and just sort of hit me as much as I can and see if we can get anything out of it. And obviously we scored quite early when I went up there as well from Swanee and Lawsey, great play. And then I just stood up there and waited for my time, and it was an unbelievable cross from Kieran Wallace, and I was able to get my head on it.
Yeah, I was just going to come on to that. It was almost the perfect cross, wasn't it? So well weighted.
Yeah, and I think I sort of knew it was going to be a really good cross. I sort of put my body in a position where I could sort of be away from a defender and be able to have the chance to have a free header or a clear enough header, but it worked perfectly really from the cross and my sort of angle and my head.
What did you think to the Stags leveller, Hawks, 6 minutes prior to your leading goal, the pass from Jason Law and the finish from Will Swan?
Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, both two substitutions as well. Lawsey come on was brilliant. Swanee come on was threat straight away, and it was a great pass, great touch and great finish, and that's what you need from your subs and your squad player, like people who ain't playing as much. And it's a squad game, 18, 19 players, everyone's needed. Like you say today, I thought them two and Kieran Wallace when he come on as well were brilliant.
Did you fear the worst when Crewe struck first on 71 through Baker Richardson? Because prior to that, you dominated.
Yeah, I thought we weren't at it 100% today, even though I thought we were the better team in the 70 minutes before they scored. And it was like when I'm playing at the back at that time, so it was a bit of a annoyance and a bit gutted that they scored from that play when they didn't really have much. But as you can see with this squad, like our home form and now away from the last few games, we're very good, and we don't let it get to us, and we're always in the game. And like I say today, we was, and we end up winning.
Prior to the goals, you had the lion's share of possession without really creating too many chances. In that sense, was it a frustrating 70 minutes or so? Yeah,
I mean, I think from last week where Gillingham away, we started so quick and we got 2 goals in the first half, had a penalty miss, had opportunities, and we did score goals. It's completely different to here having more possession and not being able to threat and score. But it just shows a sign of a good team to sort of stay in a game away from home, going 1-0 down and still be able to come out of a win. And that's what we're going to need away from home. Obviously our home form's brilliant, and we know we're looking more likely to win more home games than losing them. So it's just that away form we need to get right, and sort of these last few games, I mean, this is the first game we've been 1-0 down away from home, but it just showed we're brilliant.
And the late drama continued here, didn't it? Right at the death, Elliot Hewitt with a magnificent hook off the line to preserve the 3 points for Mansfield. Did you think that shot was in?
To be honest with me, I think that's the biggest part of the game. What he did there is, I think it's just as important as my header scoring the winner. That clearance was unbelievable. I thought the guy had a really good header, flick back, he was going in, and he come out of nowhere. I didn't even see him come out of nowhere and just bicycle kicked it away. And that today got us the 3 points, I think. And in the last few blocks that they put on us and a few shot stoppers and stuff, it was brilliant.
3 successive wins away from home now in the league, Hawks. How have Stags turned the away form on its head?
I think it's always been there. I think Orient, Salford and a few others where we might not have been played our best, but we had a lot of chances, we didn't take them. It was there, and it's obviously just took a bit of a delay of a few games to get us right going away from home, and now it seems to be working, and we just need to stick at it now and keep playing the way we do away from home and away, and the same as at home. And I think we'll have a really good successful season.
Hawks, thank you. Well done.
Guys, thank you guys.